This is part 3 of, maybe I might end it with this one, 3-part series, I guess, of the reason why I'm not trying, but I'm separating myself from this Christian moniker. And here's the thing, like, I'm still a follower of Christ. No doubt, I follow his teachings. And anybody who calls me a Christian, that's fine. But I'm not deeming myself of the Christianity faith. I'm not of the Christianity, religion. I still have the faith, but no, the Bible does not talk about me needing to be a Christian in order to be saved. No, I believe on Jesus Christ, that He is the Son of God. Once I believe on Him, I supposedly would have access. Will, I should say, not even supposedly. I will have access to the heavens, to the Father, and that's where I want to be, because there is a gift in heaven. There's a gift. He has a house with many mansions. He has a room for me. He has a room for us, that those that believe in Him. We're talking about eternity, everlasting life. We're talking about golden gates and golden, floors. You know, beautiful place that is beautiful. That's without pain and destruction, right? But you know, there's this thing that goes on in my head, like, you know what? When Jesus starts to judge people, right? He's gonna have people on the left side. He's gonna have people on the right side. The Bible talks about that. And the one thing that comes to my mind sometimes, like, okay, well, since I'm a Christian, I'm going in. I'm good. I'm in heaven. But will Jesus even ask that? Oh, you're a Christian, you could go in. No, He's not going to ask that. He's not going to say that. The Bible says it clearly. He doesn't even ask anybody. Oh, you're a Christian. You're a Christian. You can go on ahead. No, He doesn't say that. He acts. He tells people, look. He's gonna tell people, look, man, you fed me, you clothed me. When I was hungry, you fed me. When I didn't have any garments on, you clothed me. You sheltered me. And people will ask, like, what? When did I do that, Jesus? And He's gonna answer them, look, you know what? You did it for the least of these people. You did it for the least of me. You did it for my people out there. So once you did it for me, once you did it for them, you did it for me. You could go on and get to the heavens. You could pass on now. That's what He's gonna say. That's what He's gonna say. Not whether I'm Christian, or I had this Christian moniker, label. I don't even like labels, so not whether you're a Muslim, not whether you're a Catholic. He's not gonna ask that question. Oh, you're a Catholic? Go on ahead. No, he's gonna look at your deeds. Your deeds, right? And judge you by that. He's going to judge you by your deeds. Did you pass? Did you turn a blind eye on to that person that was asking for your help? That needed some food. You had some food in your cart or something. But that person that was hungry, that on the street, you just passed to turn a blind eye. I put you in that place for you to help that person. I've given you the resources. I blessed you with the job, right? And I'm talking to my quote unquote Christians. I blessed you with a job to obtain the monetary resource. Put you in that place for you to help this person, this individual who's dying and probably hungry, most likely, and he needs to be fed. Hasn't eaten in 2 days or so. Put you in place, but you turn the blind eye. turn the other way. That's what you're going to be judged on, your deeds and your dealings. So no, I don't want to be affiliated with that Christian moniker at this time. Call me a seeker of truth. I want to learn so much more. Will I continue to teach? Of course, I would continue to teach. I would continue to teach what's in the Bible, right? I would continue to teach people to expand their mind and read other works as well. You could read other works. You're free to read other works now. You could read other things. Like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. Don't fall away from the faith. If your faith is in Jesus Christ, don't fall away from the faith. But universalize yourself with certain things. Like we stop putting ourselves in the box and stop putting God in the box. God is so much more. God is so much more than we could ever know. And look at the planets. Look at the solar system. Look and ask the questions. Please ask the questions. Look at Mars. Look at Jupiter. Look how beautiful those big old planets. We're Earth, and we're so tiny, so tiny. We are tiny. Ask the question. You want to know more because the Bible doesn't say anything about those certain questions, those certain things, the solar system, stuff like that. Like why they are up there. They can't just be up there for us to look at and then it looks pretty and all this other stuff. Something must have happened up there. Something were those mistakes? Were those people say, "Oh, God don't make mistakes." What were those planets up there for, and why they're up there? Things like the questions I have is like, man, you know what? Are the reason why those planets up there are uninhabitable is because we can't reach them until we move on to the spirit realm? Stuff like that is what I ask. And the Bible cannot answer that. Right? So and of course my mind expands even more. Like I said, there's certain stories, certain scriptures in the Bible that are being taken out. There may be so much more information out there that we could ever know, and it's being held back by, I don't know, the bigger heads up there that's controlling the narrative. And it's just it's a control mechanism. We have to universalize ourselves out here, man. We got some Christian sects that don't want to get into politics at all. Like, oh, we don't deal with politics. We don't vote, none of that stuff. But you have to understand, the Bible talks about politics. Politics are in the Bible, literally. We got the kings and the queen, the kings in there, not the queens. I'm sorry. Well, they did have the Queen of Sheba, but there was politics in those stories. Even Daniel was the servant of the king. Like he was a servant of like three kings, right? So we have to I don't know why we staying away from politics. We putting ourselves in one little secluded area. Oh, it's us against the world. No, it shouldn't be like that. I'm not telling you guys to mix yourself with what the world is doing. No, don't do what the world does. But be in the know and in the now, I would say, and don't seclude yourself, turn a blind eye onto what's going on. Universalize yourself and research to see who out here trying to control the narrative. If you know sometimes if you know who's trying to control the narrative, sometimes you need to turn off your TV as well, right? If you know that they're trying to create some story about what's going on with this whole monkeypox business and that what is the C virus, and they're trying to control you with fear, wouldn't you just turn off the dang TV? Turn it off. Turn it off and then come back to it when the time comes, when time needed. Right? But all in all, either way, read other works, read other books. I think we kind of tend to watch TV too much and stay on social media. We probably need to read some books, research some things, use our dictionary, universalize ourselves, get to know people, of a different, I would say, different nation. I would say, like, get to know people. We have to understand certain people, like, like like I'm trying to learn Spanish right now because I got a lot of Spanish speaking coworkers, and I'm literally trying to learn Spanish for this one lady I work with. She speaks Spanish to me all the time, so I'm learning little words here and there. I'm learning a little bit of words here and there just to talk to her. She don't speak too much English, but I'm doing it out of love because because I love people. You know what I mean? I love people, but I like to learn more about people too. And I'm universalizing myself as well. I'm not staying in a bubble, speaking English for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? I want to learn more and expand my mind. I even got I kid you not, I got a Spanish Bible. I ain't gonna lie. I bought a Spanish Bible not too long ago. Got one side English, the other side Spanish. Because I love my Spanish people like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to speak Spanish. I want to learn the Bible in Spanish. We tend to be ignorant sometimes, and I don't want to be ignorant. I don't want to be ignorant. I want to be more loving and open minded. Be open minded is what I'm telling my people to do. And let me say this again. I said this before in the last recording. If your mind is weak, please do not do what I say. Do not do what I say and universalize yourself. You gotta gear up and be ready for this. But if your mind is strong and you're not weakened to fall into anything that anybody says, then definitely go ahead and universalize yourself and expand and get away from all these ignorancy. Stop putting yourself in this bubble. Because we tend to put God in a bubble as, don't put God in a bubble. See, this is how you know, like, yeah, I was studying with the Jehovah's Witness at one point, right? And the Jehovah's Witness said that only God. This is what they say. Only God is using their religion at this time. Yeah, that's what they said. Like God is only using their religion at this time. They're only their people God is talking to at this time. I had to kind of. Hold on a second. I gotta go downstairs because my spinach may be burning. Yeah, sorry about that. But what was I saying? I was talking about the Jehovah's Witness. So I had an interview with them probably earlier this year or whatnot, and they said one of the guys said that only God is using their religion right at this time. Only God is using them to bring the new word, to bring the new light to the world at this time. And I kid you not, I'm not for just rejecting, right? I'm not for rejecting people right then and there, because what I want to do is taking the information, right, and then go back and research. But when the guy said that, when he said that, I immediately rejected because I knew part of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I said that cannot be true because God could use anyone. And I also mentioned to them, like, how could you say that God is only using your group when God had used, Nebuchadnezzar. He had used Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible to do His will, right? And to the fact, like, what has the Jehovah Witness done but create false prophecy after false prophecy after false prophecy, right? So like I said, you know what I mean? Like they put you read these Christians' faith, these Christian denominations, these Christian teachers, individuals as well. Sometimes they put God in a box. I'm not finna do that. I'm a take him out that box because he's so much more than what I could even understand. So much more than what the Bible is. I'm gonna continue to read my Bible, no doubt. I got like 10 different Bibles. But you know what I'm saying? Most of them are different translations. I'm gonna read every single different translation, of course. I'm gonna read everything around the Bible. I'm gonna read everybody's interpretation, of course. I'm gonna take everything with a grain of salt, of course. And then I'm going to pray and pray to my God and give him and ask him for revelation. And he's gonna give me revelation. That's it. And that's I'm not trying to fight doctrine or core doctrine or Nicene Creed or whatnot or whatever you want to call it. I'm not here to attack the Nicene Creed or any other doctrine that they deem truth, because I think most of those truths are just part truth. No one has the full truth. We are so far away from the beginning. We are so far from the full 100% truth. I believe the full 100% truth is what God is. We are so far from it. But like I said, I'm gonna pray to my God. I'm gonna go in a quiet place, talk to Him, and receive revelation, whatever. If God gives me the revelation through some sort of angel or whatnot, yes, I believe in guardian angels. I believe there's angels roaming around this planet. I mean, even the Bible talks about it. If we read the Bible, the Old Testament, it talks about God positioning certain angels in certain parts of the planet. So, that even saying that may rattle some folks. Even saying that, but in order for me to be some sort of heretic or preaching heresy, I have to be a Christian. And like I said, I don't want no part of being Christian. I don't want to be called that, or you know, be part of Christianity, because now I'm seeking more. I'm seeking more of what God is, more than what the Bible can even answer. Right? I'm gonna still read my Bible. I'm gonna still teach from the Bible, because the Bible has some good stuff. You know, Christ has taught us a lot of good stuff. Parables, Proverbs. We have Psalms, prayers. Right? But like I said, I'm a seeker of truth, and I want to learn more about my Lord and Savior. I want to learn more about God. I want to learn more about Jesus. I want to gain a relationship with Jesus. I want him to talk to me. Show me things. Show me dreams. Talk to me in my dreams. And you know what? I just may share it with you guys. But I want you guys to universally, if anybody listens, expand your mind, universalize yourself. If you have a strong mind, of course. Right? I don't know if I'm gonna make a part 4. I don't know. But this is my journey, man. People may come to me, be like, yo, don't lean on your own understanding, this and that. I'm not leaning on my own understanding. I'm still with the faith. I'm still with God, and I already know my salvation. We could argue all day, but our salvation is the same. Jesus Christ, He has shed His blood for us that believe on Him. I'm already believing on God. My salvation's already secure. right? I'm not here to change core doctrine. I'm not here to argue core doctrine, but I'm willing to listen to any and everybody and understand any and everybody, including my Muslims, my Jewish faith, my Messianic Jews. I'm listening to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to the Satanists too to see what's up with them, right? And I'm gonna bring this same teachings to them, just to get them on this side of God. I'm not trying to tell them to go to a church or a denomination. I want them on the side of Jesus to follow His way. But that's the recording, man. Maybe I'll make a part 4 some other time. But that's the end of this series right now. No more no more Christianity, man. No more, man. I'm a truth seeker right now. I'm trying to find truth. I'm gonna read every single thing, everything. But anyway, that's the recording. If you guys and girls made it this far, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, take the time to subscribe to my YouTube page at Notice TV. That's all caps, NOTICE TV. I'll catch you later and may God bless you.